I've always known that I wanted to be an architect. I've known from a very young age. 2 decades of work here at SAOTA to work to get the practice where it is today. It's been brilliant. It's been really rewarding, but immensely challenging as well. But fortunately, after staying with it, we're able to be involved in projects like this one. No one had anticipated putting a project as ambitious as this together on the sites. We just really followed the path that we had to go through and get the project to become what it is in a real project today.
Every project has different sort of approach, but I think that we're obviously looking to harness an opportunity and a lifestyle in a way that it can be embodied in the architecture.
Understanding the value and certainly understanding what can be achieved in these kinds of top end of the market is essential, and relies on a good understanding of residential. A key objective for us is keeping the building respectful of the property. So it's a very specific objective that the building terraces back as significantly as it does. Particular objective that the colours and the tones and the materials of the buildings actually attempt to blend in with the natural surroundings.
We had to do a design that was strong enough to have a clear and defined character.
We've worked very closely with the authorities in terms of responding to the environmental department's requirements, integrating a lot of landscaping on the building and integrating a lot of natural surfaces, very tactile surfaces and things to actually distinguish the building. And
the scale of the building was something that was very important for us to deal with. So the way we kind of conceptualized it was that the building would be made up of 5 parts, and what we tried to do was between those principal 5 forms was to quite clearly delineate them with landscaping, just to break down the scale and the perception of the overall building.
We've taken great efforts to reduce the amount of, call it, wasted service space, and focus all the effort on really maximizing the apartment sizes, having great external areas, really capitalizing on the kind of outdoor living.
We've got quite sophisticated 3-meter wide planters on either side of the building at the boundaries that we've incorporated. And there's even a sort of granite boulder on the street level that we've integrated into the facade of the building.
A lot of glazing, of course, allows for an abundance of natural light in the apartments, but also with the shading fixtures and things that have been included, it reduces the amount of glare in the apartments. So many measures to make a very comfortable, passively comfortable environment to the owners. Always expecting to improve, always expecting the best performance from the team, and we're convinced that that's going to be clear in the finished product. I think it's a great achievement that the project of this scale has managed to be inserted into quite a fine grain and fabric in Clifton.
Overall, the approach was to try and make this building as harmonious as possible with its surroundings. So in terms of the poetic nature of it, I think that these angular slabs that define the terraces of the building as it cascades down the mountain, we've worked very hard to ensure that they are as slender as possible, and it's this idea of this sort of massive stone base playing off against these beautiful slender terraced edges.
I think it's a sophisticated building, I think, in terms of the accuracy and quality that is necessary to execute a building like this, largely because of the geometries of the building. So we feel very positive to be associated with the building and very proud to be involved in the building.
The design of it and the secure nature of it, it brings a product that's quite unique to the area that I think is going to be very well received.